Okay, this is a washing machine repair for model WHRE5550K1WW General Electric Washer. Guess the first thing, show you my magnet, an old speaker, and that allows me to operate the machine with the lid up. Had some difficulty a while back with my younger boy overloading the washing machine. It started to dance across the floor in here. When I came out, I unloaded 2 quilted bedspreads and a full load of laundry. When I got done, tried to run the machine and all I heard was a growling noise. I'll show you what I'm talking about later, but first I'm going to have to show you how to tear the thing apart so that we can replace this piece right here, which is the top bar that holds the suspension and the front of the machine together. So I'll let this go and turn off the machine until it's ready, and then I'll show you how to take out the agitator and replace that bar, and I'll show you the temporary fix that I did to get us through the week or so it took to get the part. And I'll be right back. Now the first thing you're going to want to do before doing any kind of work on the machine is unplug it. Even if you're not working on the electrical, the mechanical items, if somebody should come along and accidentally start the machine, you could get pulled in and get pretty hurt. So just to be safe, unplug. To open the front of the machine, you need to have yourself a nice little putty knife. One of these. Not pretty, but it works. Here you go, boy. To find the clips to open the front, you run your putty knife along until it stops right about in there, and you move it over, put it in there, give it a sharp rap with the heel of your hand, and pull out. Same thing over here. Bring it over till you feel it. Come over there, sharp rap with the hand, and this one doesn't want to do it. That's because it's already done. Okay, pull it up. Here, let me show you. Down at the bottom are 2 hooks. Bottom of the front panel, you can see there are 2 slots. Those 2 hooks fit into those slots. When you pull this thing off, you want to tilt the front out, pull up, and pull out. And you snap this off to the side. Now if you look here, your front panel, if you show me that, has got these 2 little tabs on either side. Or 1 on either side, but 2 tabs total. And they line up nicely with these clips. What you want to do is take those clips off, and the whole front of the washer will lift up. You won't be able to take it off, but you can lift it up from the front. And what you need is about a 1/4 inch socket. So here, these are the 2 screws that I talk about on my website for the front. Undo this, pull it out, put it down somewhere where it won't get lost, and go to the other side. Okay, and you see the whole front end's kind of loose right there. Now we go to the back. Come on up here, boy. Let's see it. On the back of the machine there are 3 screws right along the top, right behind the control panel here. And it's kind of hard to see, but there's one right there. There's one right here in the middle. There it is. Right here in the middle. One right here on this side. We need to unscrew those. So here you go, boy. You want to be careful because you don't want to lose these. Now we put those down where they won't get lost. Now, the front should be mostly loose. And the top should be mostly loose. Let's see, just kind of picture right up. You got to slide it forward just a little to get it off. And there is, right here, is a little clip that fits into this little hole. And that's to hold the wiring harness into place. Right now we don't need that on, so we're just going to leave it alone. I disconnected it when I did my temporary repair. Now, to get this basket up, down here, see where my feet are? Right here's the motor for the washing machine. It's the lowest point on the machine. You want to put your feet up underneath there, and it's best if you got a good pair of work shoes or steel toe boots. But you put your feet in there and you pull up. And that should loosen this somewhat so that you can, right down here, pull these rods up. Okay, you see right here, down here's a little plastic shock. There's a collar that fits in the tab on the base of the tub here. And push this collar down, slide that out. That loosens this up on the top. Okay, now hold on to this. You got this up here, and you got this down here. And those two little tabs on the bottom, you push through, and the whole thing comes sliding out. Then this unit comes off the rod, and the rod comes back through the top of this. And we'll prop this stuff up, put it somewhere where it won't get lost. We do the same thing on the other side here. Push this down, slide this out, pull this up, push those little plastic tabs in, pull it off, and drop the tube. This one is clipped to the hose, so we're going to leave that there. But I'll let you get a better look at those little clips that you got to push in with your fingertip to slide them up through. And this would be even better yet. If you notice, this fits like that, clips right in. From the underside, you push and you push, it pops right out. Now this unit is just about off. Unscrew this one. Unscrew this one. Got that. There's 2 more screws for the suspension down here. Take a look. If you look, you'll see there's these rubber hose-like things. They hook right up into here. And I need to unscrew those on both sides. So here. Now we don't want to lose any of these parts, so we're putting it someplace where we won't. Now the whole time this thing is resting on my foot, which is why it's important to have a good strong pair of boots or something to put that on. Alright, that's unscrewed, and you got to tilt it and pop it loose. Come over to this side. Tilt it and pop it out. There we go. Now we can take a look and compare the two pieces. This is the unit that we bought to replace this. And if you look at it closely, it's not exactly the same. Very similar though. And this unit is bent, where this one is nice and straight. And this may be GE's fix for the problem, because if you look at it, it starts bending where this leaves off. So let's see if we can fix the problem by replacing the unit. We're going to have to rob some parts off of that one later, so don't go throwing it away. Make sure first that this thing can fit. It looks like it's going to do just nicely. So, first thing we do, start over on this side, slide this piece back up inside. It's not easy because of my busted wing, but I'll do what I can here. You see this screw goes right back into that. You have to twist it just a little to make the hole align. I'm going to have to reverse the ratchet here. Flip this back up and start the process of reinstalling. And we don't want to go too tight. So now, come on out. We're not playing hide and seek. Slide that back into the slot like so. Grab the special screw, slide it up in, make sure that it aligns with the hole. There we go. Now you can see the top of the screw just peeking up through the hole. Right here. I think we are going for tightening, so let's work it up in. Now you can see it coming right through the top of the bracket there. Alright, we don't want to go much more tighter than that. Okay, so this out. Remember this little piece right here. This little piece slides right into that hole, and it just pops in like that. Should you ever need to take it out, all you got to do is press on this side, pull it through, come around, press on the other side, and pull it through, and it comes right out. Well, do it backing again, and then we can close this thing up. Now, you see there's a little dimple on this tab. The reason for that dimple is it covers the screw that holds this piece in. Putting the top back on, make sure that this bar goes behind the sheet metal on the cover. You make sure that you put this top screw in, and the first time you do it, it's going to be hard because the threads aren't cut. Over to the other side here, line that up, and we put this screw in.